I guess being on the board is doable without experience. I didn't have that much experience, and stuff like this. I did the social committee in my first year. That was pretty much all the experience I had. I mean, yeah, some social skills is always nice, and work ethic is good, and being able to work in a team is important as well, as I mentioned before.
Definitely. I had zero experience leading meetings, organizing events, everything that had to do with being on the board. I had not done before. So I think our board year was pretty successful, so I think it went well. You don't need that much experience to be on the board. And in addition to that, your former board will definitely teach you the ropes and teach you what to do, what not to do. And there's also a big transition guide with tips and tricks and basically explaining how to do everything you could possibly need. So it's definitely doable with little experience or little to no experience.
Yes, because as I mentioned before, EP was really only a small association. So, first of all, you don't have to deal with huge companies that are your sponsor, or you don't have to host like any huge university event or whatever. So the stuff that you have to do, you will really learn quite quickly and along the way, and it's only a really good learning experience for you.
Yes, I think it's doable if your previous board has a good working period with you and explains the tasks at hand very clearly. I think being a board member, well, depending on your position, of course, but has a very strict set of tasks that you have to do. So for secretary, that's checking mail, doing minutes, doing the agenda, stuff like that. And if you have those tasks clearly set out for you by the previous board, those tasks are definitely doable without much previous experience. But making the board year a success, I think either requires creativity in thinking of new avenues to explore. And I think previous experience in something like a committee or organizing different stuff outside of an association definitely does help by doing a board year.
Well, like I said, I already had some experience, but you totally don't have to have that. You can learn on the job, and it's just a great experience. I think, in my opinion, everyone should definitely either do a board year or become active in a study or student association, just because it enriches yourself as a person, but also your life and how you work and what kinds of people that you can meet and like network with, but also just because it's a lot of fun. So no, I don't think that you need previous experience to do a board year. Some people learn on the job. You will always learn, and that's fine. There are a lot of tools, and you can always talk to previous board members if you have any questions. So it's very doable without previous experience.
Yes, I'd say that it's handy to have some idea of how meetings should go and how you should do planning. But most of the skills that you need within the board year are learned on the board year, I'd say. So I don't think you need like an extensive background experience.
Is a board year doable without experience? It's kind of a hard question because I didn't really step into it without any experience. But I would definitely say that you learn so much throughout your board year that I can imagine anyone picking up any function and they will learn the ropes throughout. You have this introduction period at the start when you sit down a lot with the person who came before you, and you learn so much in just sitting down with them that I believe anyone can basically do it. And on top of that, you learn along the way. So yeah, I'd say it's doable without any experience.